Very casual relationship with Joe. It was very casual. I called him one day and I said, I'm trying to write a graphic novel, and I was wondering if you'd be interested in collaborating with me. I don't know where the hell I got the balls to do that, you know. He had a whole career going, and I was asking him. Anyway, he said, no, but why don't you come out? He was a producer on a detective series, which, yeah, I think so. Yeah, Murder, She Wrote. So I came out, we had lunch together, and he said to me, you know, I have a series that's going to be made. He probably told me the title, I didn't remember at the time, Babylon 5. And I had this idea. What was for you who know what Babylon 5 was about, what was the area called where they had, what?
Down below. Down below? Down below?
No.
No.
It was called something else, where you had peddlers and dealers and...
Zocalo.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
So he said, I have this scene in mind where the camera goes through the whatever that was, and picks up bits of snatches of conversation. And as they pass your table, you're sitting there with something, they hear you say, "This was not the way we did it on Star Trek." I said, that's great. I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that. Well, that didn't happen, but he wrote a part for me. And it was a part of a guy who ends up in the captain's brain. It was a really good script. I was here at the time. I was in Chicago when it was being written. And I had my heart attack here. And other than my wife, the only other person I called was Joe Michael Straczynski, and said, I'm not going to be available to shoot that. I'm in the hospital, and I've just had a quadruple bypass. He says, well, we'll try to hold the script for you. And I thought that was amazing. That doesn't happen in Hollywood. You don't have that kind of loyalty. As it turned out, they ran out of scripts. They literally had no more scripts, and they had to write it. But he said, I'll write you another part. I said, great. And I thought that was really the end of it. That's also Hollywood. You know, you get people who tell you things that never happen. You just learn to live with it. So I was amazed when I found out that he had written another script for me, and it was the part of Bester. And it was just not a one shot. It was a recurring character. And it became one of the highlights of my television career. I mean, I loved doing that character. Somebody came up to me here and said, Joe had a message for me. I haven't talked to Joe in a couple of years. And the message was, don't hunch.
Don't hunch.
I've never stood up straight in my life, you know.
Thank you. Your question.
Hi, I'm Dan from Washington